As it is written, Yaakov have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Who is Yaakov, and who is Esau? And Yitzchak was 40 years old when he took Rivkah to be his woman, the daughter of Bethuel the Aramean of Padan Aram, the sister to Lavan the Aramean. And Yitzchak entreated Yahuwah for his woman, because she was barren, and Yahuwah was entreated of him. And Rivkah his woman conceived. And the children struggled together within her. And she said, If it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of Yahuwah. And Yahuwah said unto her, 2 nations are in your womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from your generation. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red, all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Yaakov. And Yitzchak was 80 years old when she bore them. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Yaakov was an upright man, dwelling in tents. The Hebrew word for upright is tom, and it means to be complete, morally innocent, having integrity, one who is morally and ethically pure. And the boys grew up to their 15th year, and they came amongst the society of men. Esau was a designing and deceitful man, and an expert hunter in the field, and Yaakov was a man perfect and wise, dwelling in tents, feeding flocks, and learning the instructions of Yahuwah and the commands of his father and mother. This is why he knew the importance of the birthright. And Yaakov said, Sell me this day your birthright. And Esau said, Behold, I am at the point to die. What profit shall this birthright do to me? And Yaakov said, Swear to me this day. And he swore unto him, and he sold his birthright unto Yaakov. And Yaakov vowed a vow, saying, If Yahuwah will be with me, and will guard me in this way that I go, and will give me bread to eat and raiment to put on, so that I come again to my father's house in peace, then shall Yahuwah be my allure. And Yaakov was left alone, and there wrestled a man with him until the breaking of the day. And when he saw that he prevailed not against him, he touched the hollow of his thigh, and the hollow of Yaakov's thigh was out of joint, as he wrestled with him. And he said, Let me go, for the day breaks. And he said, I will not let you go, except you bless me. And he said unto him, What is your name? And he said, Yaakov. And he said, Your name shall be called no more Yaakov, but Yasharel. For as a prince have you power with allure and with men, and have prevailed. But you, Yasharel, are my servant, Yaakov, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend. And the boys grew up to their 15th year, and they came amongst the society of men. Esau was a designing and deceitful man, and an expert hunter in the field, and Yaakov was a man perfect and wise, dwelling in tents, feeding flocks, and learning the instructions of Yahuwah and the commands of his father and mother. And Yaakov sought lentil pottage, and Esau came from the field hungry, and he said to Yaakov his brother, Give me of this red pottage. And Yaakov said to him, Sell to me your primogeniture, this birthright, and I will give you bread, and also some of the lentil pottage. And Esau said in his heart, I shall die. Of what profit to me is this birthright? And he said to Yaakov, I give it to you. And Yaakov said, Swear to me this day. And he swore unto him. And Yaakov gave his brother Esau bread and pottage, and he ate till he was satisfied. And Esau despised his birthright. For this reason was Esau's name called Edom, on account of the red pottage which Yaakov gave him for his birthright. And Esau took those garments and ran into the city on account of Nimrod's men, and he came unto his father's house wearied and exhausted from fight. And he was ready to die through grief when he approached his brother Yaakov and sat before him. And he said unto his brother Yaakov, Behold, I shall die this day, and wherefore then do I want the birthright? And Yaakov acted wisely with Esau in this manner. And Esau sold his birthright to Yaakov, for it was so brought about by Yahuwah. Esau lost his birthright and his blessings, and because of this he promised he would slay Yaakov. And Esau hated Yaakov because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, The days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Yaakov. Now that we got that established, we must understand that Satan is a copycat. Yahuwah chose a people to be a lure over. O Yahuwah, El Shaddai, the Most High of our fathers, Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov, and of their righteous seed. And the Lord said moreover unto our Moshe, Thus shall you say to the children of Yasharel, Yahuwah, the allure of your fathers, the allure of Abraham, the allure of Yitzchak, and the allure of Yaakov have sent me unto you. This is my name forever, this is my mention unto all generations. At the same time, says Yahuwah, will I be the allure of all the families of Yasharel, and they shall be my people. Yahuwah chose a people to be a allure over. And Satan being a copycat, this is what he did. How are you fallen from heaven, O Halel, the son of the howling morning? How are you cut down to the ground, which did weaken the nations? For you have said in your heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of Al. I will sit up also upon the mount of the assembly in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like Al Elyon, the Most High. Yahuwah created man in his image. The Lord said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness. And the Lord created man in his own image. So let's see what the image of Elul and the Mashiach looks like. And I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit. That's the Most High, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool. His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire. The hair of his head like pure wool. That's Negro hair. Now let's see what the Mashiach's description is. And in the midst of the 7 menorahs, one like unto the son of Adam, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the chest with a golden belt. His head and his hairs were white like wool. Negro hair again, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire. His feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace. And we all know anything that's burned is dark. And his voice as the sound of many waters. And immediately I was in the Ruach, and behold, a throne was set in heaven, and one sat on the throne. And he that sat was to look upon like a jasper and a sardine stone. And there was a rainbow round about the throne, and sight like unto an emerald. But Satan is a copycat, so he had to have people in his image. So let's see how he accomplished this. And Cain said unto our Yahuwah, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, you have driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from your face shall I be hidden. It sounds like he ran to a cave. And I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone that finds me shall slay me. So he hid out. Sounds like he hid out in caves. And Yahuwah said to him, therefore, whosoever slays Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And Yahuwah set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. And Cain went out from the presence of Yahuwah and dwelt in the land of Nod on the east of Eden. Not as Cain, who was of that wicked one, and slew his brother. This sounds like he is the seed of Satan. And wherefore slew he him? Because his own works were evil, and his brothers righteous. And it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, that the sons of Elul saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them women of all that they chose. There were Nephilim in the earth in those days, who also gathered afterwards. When the son of Elul came in unto the daughters of men, and they bore children unto them, the same became warriors and tyrants, which were from everlasting mortal men of the name. The children of those fallen angels became warriors and tyrants. They also looked different. Although Noah wasn't born of them, he resembled them at his birth. After a time, my son Methuselah took a woman for his son Lamech. She became pregnant by him and brought forth a child, the flesh which was as white as snow and red as a rose, the hair of whose head was white like wool and long, and whose eyes were beautiful. When When he opened them, he illuminated all the house like the sun. The whole house abounded with light. And when he was taken from the hand of the midwife, Lamech his father became afraid of him, and flying away came to his own father Methuselah, and said, I have begotten a son, unlike others. He is not of men, but resembling the offspring of the angels of heaven, is of a different nature, being altogether unlike us. Eyes are as the rays of the sun, his countenance glorious. He looks not as if he belonged to me, but to the angels. Noah looked like the offsprings of the angels, but that was because he was born an albino. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. So Cain was banished from the face of the earth and went in the earth. He was marked and cursed. So it seems to me that the fallen angels that came down knew that Cain was marked and took his daughters to be their wives. Esau went to Mount Seir and dwelt with the Horites, which have no beginning in the scriptures. So what if the Horites are the descendants of Cain, and Cain's daughters mixed with the fallen angels, creating individuals that lack melanin? From the scriptures, we know that the Horites are cave dwellers, they're troglodytes. And Esau moved to Mount Seir and procreated with these individuals. From time to time, Esau would go and see his father and mother in the land of Canaan. And Esau intermarried with the Chorim, and he gave his daughters to the sons of Seir, the Chorim, the Horite. After Esau, Edom finally came out of their cave, he mixed with Romans. And the children of Kittim continued their pursuit of Edom, and they smote them with a great slaughter, and Edom became subject to the children of Kittim. And the children of Kittim ruled over Edom, and Edom became under the hand of the children of Kittim, and became one kingdom from that day. And from that time they could no longer lift up their heads, and their kingdom became one with the children of Kittim. So who are the children of Kittim? And the children of Kittim are the Romaim, the Romans, who dwell in the valley of Canopia by the river Tibru. So Yahuwah chose Yaakov, and Satan chose Esau, the twin. Let's not forget that the Romans went out conquering the lands of Europe, while unaliving, colonizing, and forcing themselves upon the women of that land. This is the land of Japheth, which is why Japheth was labeled the progenitor of the Caucasians. Yahuwah is the allure of the 12 tribes of Yasharel, and Satan chose 13 bloodlines.